Hello everyone. Now the next problem is a cone of base diameter 50 mm and axis 60 mm is resting on its base on the HP. A section plane perpendicular to the VP and inclined at 45 degrees to HP. Bisect the axis of the cone. Okay, draw the development of lateral surface. So this is the diagram problem what we have. A cone of base diameter 50 mm and the axis is 60 mm. Okay, I think understand this is a simple problem to understand. Okay, let's go to start the problem. Okay, first of all we need to draw the XY line.
First of all, we have to draw the XY line. We will draw the XY line with the pencil because it is the white line. Okay, this is the X and this is the Y. XY line. Okay. Now next we have to draw the circle. Okay, we have the 50 mm of the diameter. Okay, now let's draw the circle with the 20 mm as the radius. So this is the circle. Okay, now as usual we know what to do. We have to divide the circle into equal number of parts. So here we have to going to divide that 12 equal number of parts. Okay. Okay, this is the division of the circle. Okay, to save the time, that's why I trim the divisions of the circle. Okay. Now next is the projections. Okay, to project the front view, just project the each and every point. This is the axis line. Okay, these are the projections. Now first of all have to take the and the height of the cone is 60 mm. Okay, so let's take it as the 60 mm as the height. Okay, first of all we have to draw the axis line. Okay, axis line is the 60 mm. Axis is 60 mm. So it is the cone, that's why all the generator meets the at the point of O dash. So this is the O, center is the O. Okay, let's give the names: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K and L. Okay, these are the generator points. Okay, and this is the center of the O. Okay, here O dash is the head of the cone. Okay, now next from the each of the projection point, just join the top of the cone like this. Like this. See, these are the generators of the. So these are the. So this is the cone front view. Okay, join the bottom line also. This is the cone front view. Okay, so give the names at the bottom of the cone. Okay, this is the A dash, B and L. So this is the B dash and L dash, C and K. C dash and K dash, and this is the D and J, D dash and J dash, E and I, E dash and I dash, F and H, this is the F dash and H dash, and the final one is the G dash. Okay, this is the top view and front view of the cone. Okay, this is the first condition. Next we have to go to cut the cone. Okay, so what is the condition of the cut section? And the condition is a section plane perpendicular to VP and makes 45 degrees to the HP. Okay, and it is bisect the axis. Here bisect the axis, I think I already told you, bisecting the axis means it is passes through the midpoint of the axis line. So here this is the axis line. Okay, so now the bisecting means from the midpoint or at the point of midpoint of the axis. Okay, so at that point the section plane is passing through the all the generators. Okay, then every generator is cut by the section plane. Okay, let's cut it. First of all, mark the height of the, that is bisecting the point. Okay, let's find out the bisecting point. That is the midpoint of the axis line. So this is the total is the 6, and the midpoint is here, that is the 3. Okay, this is the midpoint. Let's cut it. We know how to do that. So the angle is 45 degrees. Okay, so from that point take the angle of 45 degrees. So this is the 40 and here is the 45. Okay, now cut the line. So this is the section line, that is V and T, that is the vertical trace. Okay, so now the section plane is cut the all the generators. So at the each cutting point we give the name, that is the P dash, Q dash, R dash, S dash, is the T dash, is the U dash, and last one is the V dash. Okay, so up to here you have an idea. Okay, so next we have to go for the development. So this is the different from the circle and the prism. Okay, carefully listen how to draw the next development of the cone. Okay, the development of the cone and the development of the pyramid is the same. Okay, just listen how to draw it. Okay, for the development of that, first of all we have to draw a parallel line which is equal to the O dash and G dash. Okay, and the line is should be parallel to the O dash and D dash, that is it should be like this. Okay, what is means by height? Okay, so it should be in the equal height. Remember this point, we should have to draw the line which is parallel to the O dash and G dash. That means the line should be at the same distance of the O dash and G dash and same angle which makes G dash with the XY line. Okay, for that I will give the simple trick. Okay, first of all, for that we have to take it draw the light line on, we have to draw the light line through the O dash. Okay, that is should be straight line. Okay, let me show you as a simple light line. Okay, this is the light line, it's a very light line, maybe you can't see that. Okay, after that take a two centimeters from the O dash, mark an point after 2 centimeters. Okay, here I mark it as the 1 point. Similarly the same 2 centimeters from the G dash, G dash. Okay, now join these 2 points. Now join these 2 points. So this line is parallel to the O dash and D dash. Okay, so now we give the name to the O, and this is the first point, that's why it's a. Okay, so I think I understand what will how to draw this O and A. Okay, once again I will explain you. This line should be must and should parallel to the O dash and G dash. Okay, why I explain later. Okay, O dash and G dash, this is equal to the O and A. So for that, first of all we have to draw a straight line from the O dash. It's a very light line, and already we have the xy line, which is already light line. Okay, so from O dash, take it as not just I will give the some example for the 2 centimeters. If you want to take more or less, okay, but you should not, the O and A line should not meet to the this section line. Okay, so for that I will take the 2 centimeters. If you want to take 2.5, 3 centimeters, is up to you. Okay, so this is the from O dash we will take the 2 centimeters. Similarly from G dash I will take the 2 centimeters. Now join these 2 points. Okay, then I will give the name to the O, and this is the first point A. Okay, so now what after that? We have the formula to find out for the angle. Okay, before that what I am going to do, I will draw a arc. Okay, I will show you. We have to draw an arc at a distance of O and A. Okay, take the distance of O and A. Okay, draw an arc like this. How much? A little bit. Okay, first of all draw a rough arc. Okay, then we'll cut this arc with some angle. To find out the angle we have some formula. Okay, the formula is, I will write here, the formula is theta is equal to small r by capital R into 360 degrees. Okay, here small r is the radius of the circle, and capital R, there is another formula for the capital R, that is capital R is equal to root of small r square plus h square, that is the height. Okay, the height of the cone. So this is height of the cone. Okay, so here small r is the radius of the circle, that is the 25 whole square plus height. So height of the circle is the 60 mm, 60 whole square. Okay, now we have to calculate. So the answer is 65 mm. Okay, so substitute this capital R into the theta value, that is equal to theta is equal to small r is the radius of the circle, that is the 25 mm, is capital R is the 65 mm and the 360 degrees. Now the value is approximately 138 degrees. Okay, so we have to mark the 138 degrees here. Okay, we have to mark the 138 degrees. So to mark it, just coincide this point and to the O point. So we have to coincide the protractor center point to the O point. Okay, now the I think it's already over the paper. Okay, let's try to mark at the paper. So here is the 138. See, 130, 35. This is the 130, 35. This is the 138. Okay, so I'll mark it here. This is the 138. Okay.
Here we have to cut the arc with the 130 degrees of the line. Okay, next we'll divide the whole arc into the equal number of parts. Now
I think I have seen that the circle is and the development of this cone is already over to the paper. Okay, for that you have to take a distance a little bit of down to the paper. Okay, now we have to divide these 138 degrees. So this is the total 138 degrees. Now first of all we have to divide the 138 degrees into the 12 equal number of parts. Okay, now we have to divide the 138 degrees into the whole equal number of parts. Okay, So for that 138 is divided by 12, that is approximately 11.5 degrees. Yeah, this is the approximately 11.5 degrees. Okay, well, we have to divide this total angle into the total equal number of parts. Okay, it's a little bit difficult to draw the total number of parts. Okay, first of all I will show you how to draw the 12 equal number of parts in the simple way. Okay, for that first of all we mark one point, that is the, so each part is the 11.5. okay, so here this is the 10 and here is the 11.5 something. Okay, so we have 11.5 means this is the 10th line and the 11 and the 12, so I have to mark it in between the 11 and 12. Okay, this is the 11.5. okay, now what we have to do, from the O we have to draw a line, okay, which is passes through the pointed line. So from here O we will draw the line. Okay, this is the 11.5 marked line. So from the O I will draw the line like this. Okay, I have seen that. Okay, this is the first point, this is the first division. Okay, so this is very difficult to point each time at the 11.5. so for that what I am going to do, I will take the distance from the, so this is the B. Okay, I will give the name, this is the B. Okay, so for that I will take the distance of A to B on the compass and cut the H point with the same distance. Okay, I will show you. See, I am taking the distance of A to B. Okay, so from here, okay, from here I will mark another one. Okay, this is the another one. Okay, so from there mark another one. Okay, like this I will divide the each one into the 12 equal number of parts. Okay, I will not show you how to divide this one. Okay, because we have the time consumption, I will forward it. Now I think you see I will divide the 12 equal number of parts. Okay, so each one is the distance, so each division is the distance of A to B. Okay, from here I will cut each and every point up to the 12 equal number of parts. Okay, now we will give the named each to the point. Okay, this is the B, C, D, E. So these are the names of this, like these names I will give to you. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L and A again. Okay, so this is the final one. Okay, now I will dark this the arc with the pen. Okay, because this is the darkest one. Okay, darkest line. Okay, I am going to draw this arc. Actually now it's in the light line. I am drawing with the pencil, that's why it's a light line. Now I am going to draw with the pen. Okay, because it's a dark line. Okay, now I am going to join the each and every point with, okay, from O to each and every division point. This is the C point. I am going to join this point to the O, and from D join to the O, and from the C join to the O. So like that I will join the each and every points. Okay, okay, now you see I will divide the 12 divisions here and I will join the each and every point with the O like this. Okay, now next okay, it's a very important step. Okay, here what we have to do is we are going to project the lines which is passes the section line. Okay, here we have the section line and it is cut each and every point is the P dash, Q dash, R dash, okay, S, T, U, V. Okay, so from here, from each point, first of all I will show you the from the point P. Okay, so from the point P, draw a straight line to the OA dash. Okay, like this. Okay, so from here, this is the cutting point P dash. I will draw a light line. Okay, it should be a light line, otherwise the cone is disturbed. Okay, so from P dash I will draw a straight line to the up to the OA. Okay, do not passes through the OA line. Okay, you have to stop up to the OA line. Okay, similarly from the point of Q dash, carefully draw these lines. Okay, like this. Okay, up you have to draw up to the OA. Next, from the point of R, now from the point of S, now from the point of P, you should have to draw it is the very straight line. Okay, next from the point of U, and here the U and the point V should be all approximately very close. Okay, but there is some distance like this. Okay, you have seen here the distance between the V and U very small. Okay, careful over here. Okay, so what we have done here, from the each of the cutting point of the generators, that is P dash, from the P dash we project the projection lines from P dash to the OA line. Similarly Q dash, R dash, S dash, T dash, U dash and the V dash. Okay, so from here we give the another name. Okay, here the P dash, here we give the P double dash. Okay, similarly Q double dash, R double dash, S double dash, T double dash, U double dash and final was the V double dash. Okay, so the next step, it is also one of the important step here. So from each of we have the some points on the line of O to A. Okay, so here from the each point we'll take it as the O as the center, and the take a distance of, which is already we have marked here, R Q P Q R S T U V. Okay, so we'll take the each and every point and draw the arc from the distance of O. Okay, I will show you. First I will draw the P point from O to C, from O to this is the P. Okay, I have seen here O to P, and we have to draw an arc like this up to the end of the another OA. You should have to draw it lightly. Okay, so now next I am going to take it as a distance of Q double dash here and draw the another arc. Okay, see these arcs should be very light, and then from O to R dash like this. Okay, now next up to the S like this. Next go for the T, yeah, like this. Next, it's a very difficult one, that is the U and V. Okay, this is the U and little bit, yeah, this is the V. Okay, I think you understand. I will explain once again. So what I am going to do here, what I am doing here, from O and take the compass center as the O and take a distance of O to P and draw an arc from O to Q draw an arc, and O to R draw another arc, and similarly O to S, O to T, O to U and V. Okay, draw all the arcs. Okay, now next what I am going to do, mark the points. Okay, so here P dash is cut on the line of O and A. Okay, for that I am going to mark O and A. Here is the P dash, so I am giving the name of P. Okay, next Q dash. Q dash is mark R, O and B. O and B. Okay, so here is the Q. Similarly, the Q dash is marks on the O and L. Here we have the 2 points B and L. O and B is the Q, and similarly O and L is the Q. Where is the O and L? So here, look at here, O and this is the L, O and L, and the line is Q circle. Okay, so that's why it's the one, O and Q. Okay, so next R dash. Okay, which is on the O and C and O and K. So this one is the R dash, O and C. So this is the O and C. This is the R and O and K. Here is the K. So this is the R line. So this is the R. Okay, so next one is the S. S is passing through the O and D and O and J. So first of all O and D. O and D. So this is the O and D, and this is the S line. So this is the S. Okay, and O and J. Here O and J, and this is the S. S. Okay, so next one is the T point. Okay, this is the T line. Okay, T is passing through the O and E and O and I. So here O and E, and this is the T line. Okay, this should be a T, and O and I. This is the O and I, and this is the T. Okay, so next U. Oh, this is the U. This is the U, and U is on the O and F and O and H. This is the U, and this is the F and H. Okay, U. This is the F, and this is the H. And the final is the V, O and V. So V dash is the on the O and G dash. This is the O and G. So this is the V. Okay, which is on the above the U line. So this is the G. Okay, so these are the points, and the last one I forget. This is the OA, and OA you have the P. Okay, now join the all the points. Okay, very careful, join the all the points. Like this. Sorry. Yeah, so this is the final one. Okay, so this is the final shape of the cone. Okay, here I am going to draw the below the line of these curves. I am going to draw these lines are very dark lines. Here we have to draw only these division lines, only dark lines. You don't need to draw these curves. Okay, these curves are the just as the projection lines. Okay, you don't need to draw them dark. Okay, so this is the entire diagram. Okay, actually these two lines also should be a light lines from here to here. Okay, only this part should be dark lines. Okay, and then we have to give the dimensions. Okay, so this one is the given here. This is the diameter of the circle, and then give the distance, height of the circle, and the height of the circle is 60, and if you want to show the bisecting height also, okay, that is the 30 mm. So you should have to show the this side, okay, it's already in the mix with the diagram, okay. So that's it, okay. This is the entire diagram of the projection of the cone, which is development of the surface of the cone, okay. Thank you. Right.